So a lot of artists get confused between unlimited licenses and exclusive licenses. So today I want to talk about what are the common differences between the two and some things that you should probably watch out for because there are different definitions depending on the producer. So it's important for you to understand that there is no set definition for unlimited license versus exclusive. There are people that use these terms somewhat interchangeably to arguably take advantage of artists like yourself by sometimes they'll say, oh, I'm going to give you exclusive rights or exclusive licenses, but really it's not exclusive as you would hope. So let's get right into it. Generally, an unlimited license is something that gives you unlimited rights to distribute and monetize your song. Oftentimes, these unlimited licenses expire over a certain period of years, sometimes 2 years, sometimes 10 years. For me, I wanted to change that. So my unlimited licenses, I keep them available forever. So that way they're basically similar to the exclusive license. But it's also important just to review your terms. So some of the things that you want to look at quickly is look at the unlimited license and see, does it expire? I think that's something that all artists should look at when they're talking about licenses, because if you're going to license a beat and you only have rights to use your song for 2 years, then what? Like, what if you succeed? Then what, right? So that's the first thing I would keep an eye out for. All right, so now let's talk about exclusive. In my eyes, I see 3 different ways exclusive beats are being used. So the first exclusive, if you see a bundle of exclusive beats, right? So you see a website that's selling you like 20 exclusive beats for a low price. I can already guarantee you that those beats are not exclusive as you would hope. They're still going to keep selling that beat. Nobody is going to put together a fully fleshed sales page with all of these beats in a sales video to sell one person 20 exclusive beats for $20. Nobody's going to do that. Then there's the second one where they're selling a bunch of exclusive beats for a low price, but they are clear upon their terms. So for me, sometimes I will do an exclusive bundle, but for me, those beats are not available anywhere else and they're not being sold after a certain date. So that's the second kind of exclusive, which is it's true to the definition, but it doesn't mean that there's only one person. It means that it's an exclusive launch that's only available until a certain date and the beats are not available anywhere else. I've done that sometimes just to give people a private access to beats and an exclusive offer that is not available ever again. And when I do that, those beats are never sold again after that date. Then there's the true exclusive option that artists really want, and that's what they're hoping for, is that they have basically unlimited rights to use the beat is theirs, and it's never sold again. Now let me get into the typical breakdown of how exclusive licenses work, as well as a common misconception. One of the common misconceptions that artists have is that when they buy a beat exclusively, that they completely own it and all of the rights, that they're entitled to 100% of the publishing, and that the producer is basically completely selling it. So that would be the difference between a work for hire and an exclusive license. Work for hire means that if you hire me work for hire, that means I'm giving you 100% publishing rights and writer share. I'm basically just completely giving it to you and I can take no credit whatsoever. Then there's the exclusive license, where the industry standard in terms of licensing exclusive licenses is that the producer keeps 50% of the publishing and gives up 100% of the writer's share. So that's what I see as pretty typical. Obviously, the producer can negotiate some writer share as well. And depending on how big the project is, the artist may negotiate that the producer gets less than 50% publishing in terms of an exclusive, which I've seen that. But in terms of what the industry standard is, from my experience that I've seen in 2021 and going forward, is that exclusive licenses mean that the artist gets 100% writer share, the beat is never sold again, and the artist also gets 50% publishing, and then the producer still keeps 50% publishing as the original creator of the music. Whereas a work for hire, the producer is essentially checking out and giving the artist complete rights. So if you're an artist and you wanted to negotiate an exclusive with a work for hire clause, in which case that you keep 100% of writer share and 100% of publishing, that's something that you would want to negotiate, but it would generally have to come at either ignorance of the producer and taking advantage of them, or it would have to be a higher cost to account for the fact that basically if the song does blow up, you're leaving the producer in the dirt. So as a producer, sometimes it kind of feels a little bit cold when people try to send me work for hire agreements, because I hope to be a part of it. I hope to promote, I hope to support that song. So those are some of the differences that I want you to watch out though for, okay? Every producer is different. Not every producer goes above and beyond to make sure that his terms are the best for artists. A lot of them, they're trying to protect their work. They don't even want to share their work. So just make sure that if you're looking at licenses, learn how to go through them and look for anything that talks about expiration, because I don't believe in that. That's not cool, that licenses expire and run into caps and stuff like that. And then when you're buying exclusive licenses or you're looking at them, make sure you understand the differences between a shady person who's just trying to sell you some basic licenses and they're just calling them exclusive to make more money for themselves, whereas somebody who's doing a sales page and is clarifying with you what they mean by exclusive, generally that the beats are not being sold again after a specific date, and then understand those two different from the main exclusive license, which is the industry standard, and then work for hire. So I hope that this knowledge has helped you get a better understanding of the differences between the licenses. And you may be wondering, well, when is a good opportunity for me to get an exclusive license? Like where should I reach to start doing that? And for me, anytime an artist is getting hundreds of thousands of views and they're making that money back, it may be worth time to start to think about buying the exclusive rights. So that way, as an artist, it seems more exclusive for you. So the beat's not being sold all over the place and you have the ability to pay it off. So once you're making money and you're able to make, I would say, at least twice the amount of what the exclusive license would cost, at that point, it would be worth it for you, because then you would recoup those royalties. You would have a more exclusive vibe around you as an artist. But more importantly, it's about building relationships and making that money back in the long run and securing the beat. So I hope this video has been valuable. If it has, make sure you shoot a subscribe, make sure you like the video, and share this video with somebody that you think maybe an artist that it would help them to learn the differences between the licenses and help protect them so they know what to watch out for in a world of producer marketers that are really trying to take advantage of artists, and artists trying to take advantage of, everybody's trying to, get a one-up on each other. So I think it's good to be knowledgeable and understanding of the different areas of the business. So I will talk to you soon.